guys have carried it out to perfection. No going easy on them in the second half. We're going for the throat. Something I did like? Well, a bunch of times we forced a turnover that led directly to a bucket. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen a few more times after the half. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. All right, guys, I know we got a healthy lead, but we cannot let up against this tougher team. Let's go.
All right, fans, let's hear it for the Dallas.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so different look for Dallas. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Nowitzki. Felton comes in for Monte Ellis. And Harris subbed in for J.J. Barea. Big group substitution here for Denver. Norkic checked in for Hickson. Alinari comes in for Frazier. Harris is checked in for Will Barton. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Randy Foy. So on the floor for Denver, Gallo and Fareed at the forward. Lawson out there with Harris, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Amir for Parsons, and it's Jordan in for Raymond Felton. The drive by Jordan, and the basket good. Jordan's got 10 points.
Assist from
The Nuggets shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Lawson dishes to Gallinari. And it's blocked by Chandler.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Jordan's shot is off.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Lawson kicks to Gallinari. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. He has 5. Here's Jordan, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Mavericks ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines.
It's a Halloween broadcast of the NBA. Dirk Nowitzki.
And so it's Dallas with it. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And there's no question for Milwaukee. I mean, that's a game they would really like to have.
Jordan in at point guard. Charlie Villanueva out there with Aminu. Then there's Irving. And it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
And they've been knocking down the mid-range jumper as well.
Green with the block. Feeds it to Foy. To the inside, and Laverne kicks to Green. Pass to Foy. Here's Laverne. Right through the D for the layup.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
They get it back with the second effort. Can't get the layup.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
No good from Maggette.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
Here's the screen. Green, the pass to Nurkic. Maggette kicks to Green. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And good on the basket. Book it. Laverne's got 4 this quarter.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Jordan kicks to Irving. Back to Jordan. Six on the shot clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw, no good. And he can't hit the second.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Foy dishes to Green. Maggette against Irving. There's Foy with the 3. Can't hit. And it's Dallas the other way. Irving passes to Jordan. Left side, Jordan. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
7 seconds on the shot clock. 7.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Green kicks to Laverne. That's tipped. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Laverne's got 6 points in the quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup.
Jordan!
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And there's the feed to Foy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
The drive by Jordan. Green with the block. Jordan dishes to Powell. Trying his luck deep. Jordan can't get that one to fall. The Nuggets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Green kicks to Foy. Back to Green from downtown. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Jordan. That one off the back iron and out.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Laverne passes to Green. They double him with Jordan. Green kicks to Laverne. Moghetti dishes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Missed inside. This has been a one-sided affair.
Man, they've done a really nice job of extending their lead, Kevin. And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win will give them a nice boost down the road when they face this club again in the second and third games of the season series.
Yeah, predictably, the stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Monte Ellis. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Green against Jordan. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
And Laverne kicks to Green. Offline with his 3. Now Felton. From deep three-point range, misses. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan.
It's the man, the myth, the high school coaching legend.
No, not as good as a coach since I lost you a few years back. It's funny how coaches get better when they actually have good players on their team.
Man, forget that noise. You taught me everything I know.
You were like a sponge. And it's paid off for you. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, Coach.
I hit the showers. I can smell you from here.
All right, man, I gotta get fresh.
All right, sounds good.